wanted this presentation because she said that we must have some kind of a feel-good factor in this session and that we should be convinced that we can still make a difference. So this is the Philippine business response to the climate change issue. And first, I just would like to say that we should not demonize so much carbon, no? Because carbon dioxide, actually fuels much of the energies that fire the industrial and economic revolution. Carbon dioxide allowed us to have our lifestyle today, but it now dominates our atmosphere and it could determine the fate of our planet. So 5 concrete solutions I've already discussed now. I would now like to focus on the more advanced business responses, no? And my panel members talk about policy and governance, and that is also very applicable to businesses. Then I'll talk about carbon measurement and reporting because, as Bill said, you cannot manage what you cannot measure, and then go to management and strategy. So, policy and governance, this criteria states that companies today, especially the leaders, should already issue a policy on climate change. What is a policy? It's a public statement stating that your company actually believes in the legitimacy of the climate change issue and that you acknowledge your responsibility to respond. This is an example of a climate change policy. As far as I know, you can correct me later, the first company in the Philippines that has issued a climate change policy is Manila Water. So this is their climate change policy in 2007. Now, in the year 2008, Cebu Holdings, the Ayala Land subsidiary, published its own climate change policy. I just would like to read it to you so that you will know what climate change policy sounds like. No? So this is Cebu Holdings' climate change policy. We believe that climate change is the greatest threat to mankind and our business sustainability. And its effect is global, local, and personal. We recognize our important role in mitigating climate change through our business practices. As a response, we will become more energy efficient in our operation, account and reduce our carbon footprint in our operations as well as in our products and services through our own efforts and by influencing our contractors. And to continue to ensure the health and viability of our controlled protected area because Cebu Holdings as a forest they're taking care of. And this serves as carbon sink. Now the next advanced response to the climate change issue is strategy. No? And I'm sorry, let me go first to measurement and reporting. As we said, we cannot manage what we cannot measure. And the key to mitigating climate change is to reduce the carbon emissions. No? So there must be a way by which your companies must measure your carbon emissions. And companies who keep making pronouncements that they are responding to the climate change issue without progressing to actually measuring, reporting, and then reducing their greenhouse gas emissions are in the danger of being charged with greenwashing, no? That they're just doing that for public relations. Okay? Good example is Petron, no? Carbon footprinting in Petron for their refinery, for their operations, for their depots, for their corporate headquarters. Then this is another example of an energy portfolio. You must understand where you get your energy and what are the resulting carbon emissions from your energy uses. Now this one is what I was talking about, strategy. Your company must already have a long-term strategic directions for responding to the climate change issue. How long, how strategic? It must be for the next 50 years.